I tell you what, as far as transfer news is concerned, this is a really intriguing one. In fact, it's now been confirmed that he's until the end of 2026 with an option for a further year. The reason it isn't until June or 18 months, it's been within a calendar year as opposed to an August to May timetable. He had actually been in numerous sort of discussions, different clubs. He left FC Seoul in January, the clubs, but talks were at an advanced stage. The deal was getting finalised. Now it absolutely has been finalised. So Corinthians, who've just started their season, because as I mentioned, it's a sort of a calendar year season, and they are currently, just 4 games in, they're 3rd in the table. So they all have chose a fascinating move that for the former England international.
Hello everybody and welcome along to Transfer.
Yeah, Rodrigo.
That are interested in doing a deal for Fulham's Harris this summer, and whilst Fulham are keen to tie him down to a new deal for his options, especially because of the uncertainty over manager Marco Silva's future. A host of teams in Europe are also interested in taking Wilson, or speaking to him at least. But Sky Sports News has been told that those options are unlikely to be able to match the financial package on offer in the Premier League. And so as things stand, it looks like the 29-year-old is destined to stay in England.
A lot of chat about their need for a striker, but it could be a midfielder's arrival that's imminent.
Yes, good news for Arsenal supporters because they're closing in on signing. Now, he won't actually join until the summer, but he is a player who's got a €60 million release clause. That's about £51 million. Lots of other clubs have been interested in signing him. For instance, he was close to summer before that deal collapsed at the last minute. But Arsenal have been in talks to sign him. I think Mikel Arteta.
Arsenal fans have been sent into another frenzy as fresh transfer speculation surrounding Juventus star Kenan Yildiz continues to dominate the headlines. The Turkish international has been strongly linked with a potential move to the Emirates, with reports suggesting that Arsenal could be prepared to make a huge offer approaching the £100 million mark. Yildiz has become one of the most exciting young attacking players in European football. The Juventus star has emerged as one of the most exciting young attackers in European football, and reports have suggested that Arsenal could be prepared to make a massive investment to bring him to North London. A potential £100 million deal would represent a major statement from Mikel Arteta and Arsenal's sporting department. Yildiz has the qualities Arsenal are looking for. The Turkish international is comfortable operating from the left side, but he can also move centrally and influence games between the lines. His dribbling, close control, creativity and ability to create opportunities make him an attractive option for a team looking to compete on multiple fronts. The latest transfer rumours have generated even more excitement because of claims that negotiations could be progressing behind the scenes. Some supporters are even asking whether a flight has been booked and whether the player could soon arrive in London for a medical. However, his versatility, technical ability, pace and creativity have made him an attractive target for clubs searching for a long-term attacking superstar. For Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta, the Juventus forward could provide another dangerous option capable of playing from the left, operating centrally or creating chances between the lines. The biggest question now is whether Arsenal are actually ready to turn their interest into a formal agreement. Reports circulating among supporters have suggested that discussions could be moving quickly, with claims of a possible £100 million package and even speculation about travel arrangements. However, Arsenal supporters should remain cautious because a completed transfer, medical and booked flight have not been officially confirmed. Juventus are understood to value Yildiz extremely highly and have little reason to make negotiations easier, meaning Arsenal may have to present an enormous financial package if they genuinely want to convince Juventus to sell. Nevertheless, Arsenal's reported interest is creating plenty of excitement. The Gunners have already been linked with several major attacking targets during this transfer window, and adding Yildiz would represent another statement of intent. The potential financial commitment would also make the deal one of Arsenal's biggest transfers ever. A fee around £100 million would demonstrate just how highly Arteta and the Arsenal recruitment team rate the Turkish star. For Yildiz, a move to the Premier League would represent another major step in his rapidly developing career.